All right, House fans, emergency podcast from Beers, Business, and Balls and Small State Big Takes, your favorite Yankees and Red Sox podcast in the House Network. We got a fucking doozy. We got a doozy and a half. Alex Verdugo has been traded to the New York Yankees. And we got Stevie Franchise here, the songbird of our generation. Stevie Scott, everyone's favorite plumber. And boy, what are we feeling right now?
Dude, I got news for you. First of all, thank you for that wonderful intro. Check this out. This is the only jersey of the current Red Sox team that I own. I'm not even bullshitting you. I just got this. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Come on. I can't believe – dude, I don't know. Dude, shout out to Craig Breslow for almost one-upping Chaim Bloom with his first real trade. Because when you think about it, Chaim comes in, blows up the world, trades Mookie immediately. What's this guy do? Trades the guy we traded for Mookie. I don't know what the hell kind of simulation we're living in, but I'm disgraced and I'm hurt. So how you feeling as a Yankee fan acquiring this man?
I mean, I'm not going to be honest. He's not my favorite player to root for. And there's Reds. I mean, like, again, you have the Red Sox. Rafael Devers, respectable guy. You know, I was a big Mookie Betts fan, even though everyone's like, the rivalry, you can't root for shit. Mookie Betts was a stud. All right, you have guys that you can respect. Verdugo is just not one of those guys that I think personality-wise could fit on this team. If we're talking straight needs, I mean, he is a lefty bat. But, I mean, when has he hit over 250 in the past? Ever. What is his Alex Verdugo stats? We're talking – all right, so 2022 he hit two – all right, actually, I'm wrong. He was a 280 hitter in 2022 and 2021, 300 in the shortened season.
2022 we hit two. Yep.
So it's like, all right, he can hit. It's a lefty bat. It fits it. But when you're talking about a season that was a disgrace for not only just Yankee standards, just like if you have the payroll and you have the team, you should be making the playoffs. And I think it also goes with, you know, the Red Sox. And honestly, the whole AL East should have done better. I mean, no one, you know, the Yankees and the Red Sox have the same amount of postseason wins this past offseason as the rest of the teams. So, you know, which is a big fat zero. This is not the move that people want. And I know there was talks about Verdugo for Gleyber Torres in the middle of the year, and I really thought that was all smoke. But clearly, this whole rivalry is no more in terms of we're making trades. It does not make sense to me right now.
I have a question for you. Is it on us now as the fans to keep this rivalry alive? Because obviously, from a corporate standpoint, the shit's over with. Obviously, these higher-ups are okay bridging this weird gap. Dude, I still feel hatred towards the Yankees. Like,
You have
what? What the hell? Like, that's part of the deal. That's part of being a fan of baseball. Like, this is bullshit. Like, I hope that Verdugo is traded. Like, again, I think I'm getting a lot of texts right now. A lot of people think that this is only one part of a trade, maybe that the Yankees want Verdugo for the moment to get Soto, which I can totally see. However, I know exactly what you're saying about Verdugo not being a fit for the Yankees because he's definitely not. I got to be honest with you, when the Red Sox got him, I hated him. I hated him on the Dodgers. He won me over. I love the guy now. I ended up falling in love with Alex Verdugo, became my favorite player, got his fucking jersey. I still don't see the fit. I mean, other than the bat and like a left-handed bat, whatever. But I'm just in shock, dude. I don't know. The rivalry's over. I don't know. My heart's broken. This is bullshit.
And it's one of those things, too, where it's like Verdugo is one of those guys that if the Red Sox are going to trade him, he's available next month.
Right.
No one's itching at the bit to be like, yo, I got to trade Alex Verdugo for my team right now, which makes me think it's like it's got to be a flip.
Yeah,
we're like, all right, if you need a starting outfielder, because I honestly think if they're trading Juan Soto, the Padres might get rid of Trent Grisham because I know he was in talks of stuff. You lose two outfielders, you don't get anyone in return that might be MLB ready. Well, here's your guy.
Right.
That's got to be it. But you know, for you as a Red Sox fan, besides the rivalry aspect, I mean, what does your outfield look like? Is it going to be Duran, Yoshida, and Duvall?
Nah, I think Duvall's gone. Shout out to Oliver. He texted me a little while ago that they were giving Bobby Dahlbeck some reps in the outfield now, I'm thinking. So that'd be awkward. But dude, I don't really know. This better be the beginning. Congrats to Congrats to the Yankees for getting a major league player, because I don't know who the fuck the Yankees traded us. I don't know. Maybe you know. Maybe I can look up the stats and maybe feel happy.
The only name that I got is that I truthfully know is Greg Weissert. He played a few innings, a few games for the on the big leagues this past season. Fordham grad, younger guy. Well, not really too much younger. He's 28. He's a righty. Let's see, 4.05 ERA in 17 games last season with a 1.45 WHIP, 22 strikeouts. He's an innings eater. He's a guy that, came into the shuffle the past 2 seasons for a few games, less than 20 on both of the seasons, and, can eat some innings. And then you got guys in, let's see, the first one, which is Nicholas Judas. He is a 6'8", 230 right-handed relief pitcher.
Okay.
The last experience he has was in the Cape. He was on the Cape Cod Baseball League, Yarmouth Dennis.
Okay.
So, a whole lot of nothing on him. Let's see, in his career of pro games, I mean, we're talking 59 games in college, 17 games in the other levels in 3 seasons. So a whole lot of nothing. And then Richard Fitz, who's an Auburn pitcher, played in the minors last season with a 3.48 ERA, 1.14 WHIP, and 163 strikeouts. So young potential.
Wow. What joy that gives me to hear these wonderful things. Dude, I don't know.
What's Verdugo's contract right now? Is he a expiring contract?
Well, shout out to Gilly right now, who just texted me. Give Tondo and Zimmer major shit for having to embrace Verdugo for his 1 year remaining before he hits free agency. How do you feel about that, Will?
I'm at the point where I'm going to embrace him for 48 hours if it means Juan Soto is a New York Yankee. There's
no way.
There's no way. Especially in this franchise that, you have guys like Cashman and Hal and Aaron Boone who are pissed off after the season, who know that, in the public perspective, their image is shit. And unless you sign guys, and it could be a major flop, but I think Yankee fans would be more mad if you did nothing than not try to get Juan Soto, Yamamoto, a Cody Bellinger, whoever the case might be. Your first move in the offseason, trading for Alex Verdugo, better have a silver lining, because the second I saw that, my first instinct was this motherfucker is going to say the same Josh Donaldson line where it's like, hey, we love Gio Urshela, but he's no Josh Donaldson. If he says like, hey, we loved and tried for Juan Soto, but he's no Alex Verdugo, I might jump off a cliff.
That would be awesome as a PR nightmare for the Yankees.
But there's just no, especially how Aaron Boone, who's not my favorite, but like he has been the scapegoat as of late of just like how the Yankees have played. The guy during these winter meetings is cool, calm, and collective. Like, in a season of turmoil, having him on John Boy Media, the Talking Yanks podcast, he is usually stiff as a board, like too focused on the season. The fact that he's smiling, letting loose, he's being like, hey, we know what we got to do type of thing. You got to know something, and that move cannot be Alex Verdugo.
I totally agree. I saw something earlier, too, that like Boone was like, yeah, we know what you want, and we're trying our best to make it happen. Dude, whatever.
You never say that in that position unless you're full on confidence. That is jersey on the line type of statement.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you even said that about Garrett Cole, and he chose the Yankees, and that was everyone's white whale, right?
That's true.
So, I mean, for a baseball, the winter meetings just starting, it's kind of been a quiet stove. I think this is. Everyone was waiting for Ohtani to make a move. I think these are the moves that are going to start triggering stuff.
This is the nuke. This is the first nuke. This is, what? Instead of like a World War II type bombing, this is more of like a World War I, like that first bullet that was shot. That killed Franz Ferdinand.
This is R.I.P. Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Dude, bring him back, dude. Him and Bob Saget, dude. I just.
I mean, is this like so? Is everyone who the Red Sox traded for Mookie off this team now?
Connor Wong survives, dude.
Okay, Connor Wong. Okay,
Connor Wong survives, but who? Yeah, who's the other guy?
Was it Jeter Downs or is that a different movie?
That's right. It was
Yeah,
Downs.
he's off.
He's long gone. Yeah, dude. I never. Well, you know what? Dude, what is weird now? It just hit me too. So, Benintendi traded to. Well, that wasn't to the Yankees. That was to the Royals.
Was it the Royals? Yeah, or was it the Whites? Or no, was it the White Sox or the Royals?
I think
no, it was the Royals. Then the
Yankees
traded him to the Royals traded him to the Yankees, and then he signed with the White Sox this past offseason.
That's right. So, okay, that was a weird Yankee acquisition, by the way. That was weird.
That was a favorite. I wish. I mean, he got hurt, which sucked because I think if he had like a healthy, he was a hot couple weeks, had his 300 average, and if he like stayed on the team healthy, I think they probably would have kept him. But I mean, 5 years, 75 for Andrew Benintendi, who's not like. World Series Andrew Benintendi is kind of I get it. It was fine to pass on.
Oh yeah, the White Sox want to pay that? Go ahead.
Yeah.
But
I think that was the highest contract they've ever spent on a free agent.
For the White Sox?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like an external, like not someone they've already had on their team type of thing.
I believe that, yeah. Hey, I'm trying to I can't imagine anybody. I'm sure like Luis Robert doesn't really count though.
Yeah, I mean, this is a little where, in terms of like, well, what was it like every Yankee? When was the last Yankee Red Sox trade log? I'm curious now. Did you have like, Johnny Damon and Kevin Youkilis happen? Stephen Drew.
Yo, Stephen Drew for Kelly Johnson,
which was an interesting one.
And then what was the one that happened recently? There was one recently.
Oh, well, so last year was you guys sent us back Greg Allen for Diego Hernandez and cash.
Okay.
And then in 2021, we did trade you Ottavino for cash considerations because that was a salary dump.
That was weird.
Because it's like Ottavino then ended up being like very good for the Mets.
Yeah, he became the closer.
Yeah, Kelly Johnson for Stephen Drew. And then, I mean, now we're looking at the 90s, like Tony Armas and Jim Messier for Randy Brown and Mike Stanley. I mean, nothing.
Was Tony Armas traded from Yankees to Red Sox?
No, you guys got him. Yeah, Yankees to Red Sox.
Yeah. And then Red Sox traded him for Pedro, part of the Pedro deal.
That is true.
Damn.
So like again, it's I would say in terms of notability, one, this doesn't happen often, but two, okay, Ottavino at the end of the season for, cash considerations, clearly a salary dump. And it's like, not for nothing, relievers are a dime a dozen type of thing. A starting left fielder that's like, hasn't been bad for you, but where do the Red Sox go from here? Like in your mind, what is the perfect Red Sox offseason?
Well, perfect ain't happening. So I'll just tell you what I wish could happen, because obviously we're in a weird direction right now. I don't know. What would make me extremely happy is if the Red Sox flip these dudes that the Yankees just gave us for Soto. That would make me smile. That ain't fucking happening. But hey, I don't know now. I guess you know what we have to do now, I suppose, is just go after Yamamoto all day until he signs. That's the only thing that can make me happy now. And if you get a 1-2 punch of him and maybe Jordan Montgomery, which is asking for two of the top starters, which is asking a lot. Today I was talking with my group text with Oliver and Gilly and Josh, and Oliver said, these fans that don't want that want Seth Lugo and Martin Maldonado are crazy. And it's like, well, dude, the Red Sox have been reduced to such a poverty franchise at this point that I'm almost happy to get anybody. Seth Lugo would be great.
Looking at your starting rotation, and again, this is all subjective because I'm also not too versed on who's in and who's out, but according to ESPN, it's Paxton, Whitlock, Bello, Tanner Houck, and Cutter Crawford.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
Seth
not
Lugo,
winning the championship with that team. You know what I mean?
Seth Lugo is definitely an improvement over Houck and Crawford.
Yeah.
I mean, Bello is he's your kid, right? He's the prospect that's been good.
Yeah, he can't go anywhere. He's like untouchable.
Yeah, but Paxton as your ace is kind of alarming.
Dude, Paxton ain't playing.
Yeah, especially in, we just saw with the Rangers, who it's like, okay, granted, injuries and stuff, but at any given point, they had 6 starters. And that's not to include, a DeGrom who was injured for the year and Scherzer who shit the bed, but, they win a World Series.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
dude,
even on so that's just your starters, but I mean, are you confident in this offensive lineup now? Like, what the?
Am I confident I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning? I don't know. Dude, I'm disgraced. I have no – dude, as a Red Sox fans, do you understand where I'm living right now? We have to bank on Trevor Story to come back healthy in order for us to have a halfway decent second baseman or shortstop, whatever that's going to be. We don't know who's playing second base. The only 2 or 3, I guess, solid dudes that we know are Devers, Cassis, Yoshida, I suppose, in this lineup. This is the weirdest shit ever. How, unless there must be something that the Red Sox are cooking up too. I mean, obviously the Yankees have something in mind, but hopefully the Red Sox have some kind of weird plan, like anything at all, because this is getting disgraceful. There's nothing to look forward to. I hate the Red Sox,
especially in if. And I mean, the AL East is just crazy because for some reason, the Rays are the Rays have no starting pitching because everyone somehow has Tommy John next year.
It's true.
And then they're interested in trading. Who are they trying to
Glasnow?
Glasnow, which is like, but then somehow they'll still win 90 games because like that's just and I heard they wanted to trade a Rosarena too. So it's like the Rays never make sense to me, but they're always going to compete. The Orioles, fun young team, they're, I wouldn't say they're a piece or 2 away, but they're competitive and, they have a ton of prospects that are come up. So if they wanted a Dylan Cease or whoever, they can go for it. And then the Blue Jays, who I think are all talk and no walk on that point. If they sign Ohtani, obviously that's a red flag in the AL East. I mean, it's Shohei Ohtani being DH every day. It's crazy.
With a team with Vlad and Bo.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's all smoke. Like I think they're gonna throw, the house at him, but he's a Dodger and Angel.
You think so?
I think it's like his best chance of winning is obviously with the Dodgers and if he wants to stay complacent because like he knows the system and has worked with the organization, the Angels.
Yeah. I think the Angels too. I think the Angels are like the highest likelihood, I think.
Yeah, and I'm honestly surprised with Ohtani that, again, you want the guaranteed money now, but if you're not pitching for a minute, like just sign like a 1-year $75 million.
Right, that'd be awesome.
We saw it with like Carlos Correa. It's like he didn't get the bag he didn't initially wanted, so he did like the weird opt-out, like $400 million deal, but opt out after every year if you want to keep testing free agency.
True. That'd be crazy for Ohtani, though.
Yeah.
Like 1 year worth. I bet you Ohtani signs the long one. I bet you these teams can't lock him. They can't let him go.
Yeah. And again, like a team with Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, and Mookie Betts makes me just sick.
just
makes me
That's just sickening.
And it's like the fact that like this team also had Trey Turner, also had Corey C. Like they always just like this team has names, and the fact that they've only won like the Mickey Mouse ring is just funny.
That makes me smile. Also,
it makes me smile.
But and they could have easily won every year with the talent they had too. Like last year, like and then of course Urias gets does his thing, and they had no pitching, but. They could like last year. They easily could have been, winning that thing if they had. I don't know. They were inconsistent at the wrong time. They had a weird year last year, but I don't know, dude. I gotta say though, this is my prediction on Ohtani. I think that the Cubs are the dark horse, and it's gonna happen.
But again, for like a team like the Cubs, like And again, it's frustrating as baseball fans where it's like, especially with both the Yankees and Red Sox, it's like we're talking about poverty franchises on us. It's like both teams have money, and like
Yeah.
saying you don't. It's like,
No.
salary tax or the salary cap or whatever the terminology is. But it's like, come on, like the Boston Red Sox own everything around Fenway Park.
Exactly.
Like you're making money out. You guys have like 17 different jersey iterations that are always worn. Like
Right.
people, you're making money. And same with the Yankees. Don't call me the bullshit of we got to be consistent on stuff. But a team like the Cubs, going back to that point of like, wouldn't they just sign like 3 really good players with that money instead of Ohtani?
Right.
Because I saw them,
that might help.
Rhys Hoskins, Bellinger again, and then somebody else. It's like, honestly, retool everything than just getting one player.
Right. No, yeah, no, it's true. It's true. How much of a global superstar team do you want to be? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the Cubs at that point,
Yeah. In terms of this move, though, I mean, has anything changed since we've hopped on? Because, I mean, they're saying that the Yankees isn't done buying after – they're still on Soto. So, I mean, what?
I have a picture to show you. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh,
what?
You see that?
Gross.
Oh,
gross.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no.
It's terrible. I'm going to feel
I gotta pull it up.
Oh, no. That is just unacceptable.
That is just not. We're not. All right, let me see if I can get this going. Gotta log into Twitter again, or shout out X for not remembering my password. I hate when the Yankees. The beard policy is stupid.
Yeah.
But I hate when they have these, and it's like, yo, you're telling me like no one knows Photoshop to take his beard out.
Yeah. Right, especially the Yankees PR.
It's just like, come on.
The Yankees PR couldn't. Well, that was like when Garrett Cole signed too. They had all those long hair pictures of him.
All right. Oh no.
Oh no.
No, where is the other?
Putrid.
Where is the other one?
Oh.
Where is it? Oh my God.
Oh.
That is gross.
That is absolutely unacceptable. Hold on, I'm answering a few texts right now. A lot of people are texting me, very unhappy.
What did your boys say over here? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Shout out to Gilly. Shout out to Gilly on that one.
I mean, I guess he's got to wear 9. What was his number on the Dodgers? Was it 99?
He was. Yep.
Who wears?
Dude, I don't know. Conflict. Jersey conflict.
98.
I think Judge has to give it up.
Yeah. Who wears 98 on the Yankees? Randy Vasquez.
Oh, he's got to go.
He's got to go. Which is he was one of the pitchers that was linked to Juan Soto.
He was solid last year, wasn't he? A little bit.
He was all right, I just I think the Padres are in a position right now where the lid is off and you can't let the water get out anymore. It's like Juan Soto is being traded or he's going to leave in the offseason, and I can't envision another team giving them what they actually want, especially when Boris comes out and saying like Juan Soto is a 1-year rental.
Right.
So
Soto's got to go.
He's got to go, and
actually, yeah, when you think about it, Verdugo's a really good fit for that Padre team right now because they're trying to dump salary.
Dump salary, will throw you some pitching, and call it a day.
Right.
Like I was even surprised that this never came up. And again, I'm a believer of I want Gleyber Torres on the Yankees, and I want them to sign him to an extension because one, second basemen are hard to come by in baseball. You know, there's not many stars. He's 25, 26, and he keeps getting better. He's already a two-time All-Star. Like, you guys, like, stunted his growth by putting him in shortstop when he's a second baseman. And, like, offense has been solid. So, like, sign him to an extension. But he's on a contract year two where I'm like, I'm surprised they never said, like, hey, we'll take on Jake Cronenworth's salary and we'll give you Gleyber.
That's true.
Because I think he's on, like, an $80 million deal.
That just began last year, too, I think.
Yeah. So if you're really on the money train, but the Padres are in a, you know, you got to make a move for him because you're going to lose him in the offseason, and then you're just getting laughed at.
He's got to be dealt now. I bet you can dealt within the next few days.
It's got to be. And again, do I hate an outfield of Juan Soto, Verdugo, and Aaron Judge? And then when Jason Dominguez comes back, Verdugo's your fourth outfielder? I don't hate that.
Do you think Dominguez has to be part of a potential Soto trade, though?
No. On the 1 year, they lost it with the 1 year rental.
Yeah, you're right.
If it was like he's willing to sign, you know, then you're going to have to ante up the prospects. But, you know, he's not part of the plan. And there's other outfield prospects that are like, yes, not Dominguez level, but I'd certainly toss in. I also think 7 for 1 or 8 for 2 is crazy.
But would you have done that trade, though, that they've been saying?
It's
Schmidt, whatever, right?
I would toss, yeah. I mean, I like Clark Schmidt. He can go. Would I like to keep Michael King? Absolutely. But, like, if it's holding up a trade for Juan Soto, then no. My problem is it's like, okay, those are 2 MLB-ready starting pitchers. 2 of the prospects that they want are also have played in the majors last year.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of our top pitching prospects. So 6 pitching prospects and an outfield prospect for Juan Soto and Trent Grisham just is not a, like, if someone's going to give you 7 or 8 players for 1 year of Juan Soto, then have at it. But, like, I also believe it's like, you know, especially in pitching prospects, everyone's a bum until proven otherwise. You know, you can't die on the hill that, oh, you know, prospects are, you know, worth so much we can't trade them. So, like, I'm okay with getting rid of everybody. It's just, like, more of the principle of, like, all right, 8 people for 2. And, like, one's a bloated contract in Trent Grisham and the other's, like, yes, Juan Soto, generational talent, but, like, there's no guarantee he's doing anything.
Yes, yeah, no, for sure.
Especially in a league where you're going to need, like, I would be okay now, kind of backtracking a little bit, getting rid of those pitchers if Yamamoto is a Yankee. Because then you have 3, you have Garrett Cole, Rodon, who obviously needs to be playing better, Yamamoto, Nestor, and we'll find a fit.
Right.
Now, I don't
that would make sense. Right.
That. But Verdugo, man. It's just like the fact that it's one of those moves that, like, was a rumor a couple months ago. And, like, yeah, that's not going to happen because Red Sox, Yankees. But, like, now that it's happened, it's like, where does this? So, obviously, Bellinger's out of the cards.
Yes.
Unless, again, Verdugo's swapped. And there's that Korean baseball star, Lee.
Yep.
Who, I mean, again, could be a good fit for the Red Sox now. Who even else is, like, free?
Dude, the Red Sox actually making that trade, like, there was that rumor, like you were saying. But for them to actually make it, I don't know. Like, I didn't think that was even a real, like, I was like, oh, wow, that's a great rumor, and just moved on. I'm like, that's not even real. Like, everything on Twitter is bullshit anyway that you see. Like, yeah. But that was actually real after all that? You serious? And it was for, like, some pitchers we never heard of. Like, I would have, like, if the Red Sox had gone and got Gleyber with Verdugo, I would be jumping for joy right now. I'd be like, you know what?
That's a win on you.
Right. This one is like, okay, what was that? What are we doing? That was
such
Verdugo.
a weird outfield market too right now. Like, there's some names, but no one that's, like, I'm in love with. So it's like, okay, for left field, You have Lourdes Gurriel, Jock Peterson, Tommy Pham, David Peralta, Michael Brantley, Joey Gallo, Travis Janikowski, Jerickson Profar, Eddie Rosario, Robbie Grossman, Ben Gamble, AJ Pollock, Austin Meadows, Corey Dickerson, Jordan Lowe, right? Okay, fine. I mean, I'd probably take a couple of those names over Verdugo, if I'm going to be honest. Center field is Bellinger, Kevin Kiermaier, Michael A. Taylor, Duvall, Harrison Bader, Aaron Hicks, Rafael Ortega, Jake Marisnick, Billy Hamilton, Adam Engel, Kyle Lewis, JBJ with a -1 WAR, and Jung-Hoo Lee, who's the Korean baseball star. And then in right field, you have Teoscar Hernandez, Hunter Renfroe, Jason Hayward, who I guess re-signed with the Dodgers, Randall Grichuk, Will Myers, Tyler Naquin, Kevin Pillar, Taylor Colway, and Cole Calhoun.
None of those guys make me smile.
No. And I mean, like, then if you're looking at designated hitters besides Ohtani, JD Martinez, Jorge Solar, Andrew McCutchen, Vogelback, Winker, Darren Ruff, Tommy La Stella, Brad Miller. I mean, what a list.
This is sad, dude. Well, I just saw on Twitter that this Tyler Milliken tweeted that this could be Wilyer Abreu's, coming out party for the Red Sox, which is cool. I mean, he might be the same exact bat that Verdugo was, honestly. I don't know. I might be into that. There was a log jam in the outfield, I suppose, with similar type bats that have no power. It'd be nice to get it. Maybe Jorge Soler's in the mix because we need some fucking power. Soler can play some right field a little bit,
Oh, we got a Photoshop of Verdugo.
Let me see.
Which I don't even know if this is him beforehand. Like, what?
Let me see this shit.
Like,
oh no, that can't be real.
I mean, no chance it's him. Like,
dude,
I mean, he's a ginger and he's got a black beard. I think this is Andrew Benintendi on.
It looks like a Benintendi's jawline.
Wait. Let's see.
Looks like Benintendi's head on with Verdugo's face.
Benintendi, Verdugo. It very well could be.
It could be.
It very well could be. This is just disgusting. All right, closing thoughts because I got to go write a blog and now sit up on the computer all day to see if fucking we're trading Verdugo for Juan Soto or he is now. Okay, now we have people saying, with the Yankees acquiring Alex Verdugo from the Red Sox, it fills a need for center field. Verdugo can also play all three outfield positions, plus be another DH, career .987 fielding percentage. This trade does not take him out of the trade talks for Juan Soto. They're still very much in on him. Verdugo is 27, turns 28 in May. He hit .264 with 13 home runs, 54 RBIs, and a .324 on-base percentage in 142 games last season. Career-wise, he averages .281 with 14, 63 RBIs, and a .337. He's under contract for 2024 and will be a free agent next year, so it's a one-year rental.
That is just, dude. Well, if that's the case, I don't believe that's the case. But if that's the case, then wow, what are we even doing, dude? We need to. I don't know. We need to pick up a new hobby. I think.
Yeah. I say that I love sports, but this is getting it's just
getting out of hand, man. My heart, dude. We can't keep getting. Right, we're too old for this shit.
Too old for this shit. Come on. And it's like I'm literally rooting for grown men wearing a jersey for what? For fucking what?
That are younger than us. Like
That are
these.
younger than us.
What are we doing?
It's like
we need a fucking life, don't we?
on our Tuesday night, we had to hop on an emergency pod to talk about a guy with a grill getting traded to his rival team, and we're both happy about it. For fucking what?
We are upset. And then tomorrow we're gonna go to our job tomorrow.
And then we both gotta sit here watching our shitty football teams.
Yep. Yeah, that's our prize.
And then I'm just getting a notification because I was watching it downstairs and now I'm not, that the Knicks got blown out by the Bucks for some fucking bullshit fantasy trophy.
Nice.
Adam Silver's like, yo, we gotta make a fantasy trophy for in-season tournament because why not? And then, do I got an Islander score or I'm going to be disappointed by that too? I think let me just freaking.
You're gonna be sleeping great tonight, Will.
Let's see what's the Islanders score right now? They're tied 4-4 against the fucking Sharks, one of the worst teams.
Nice. Hey, I got something for you.
I'm not even going to open up my DraftKings account, which if you use code BBB or SSBT, you get $5 off any single gameplay. So shout out DraftKings. Yeah. But I'm probably at empty. I'm probably no bullets left in the chamber on that one too.
Just got to put that promo code back in one more time.
You just got to restart the promo code to try to do something because Jesus. This is
what are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we?
Hey, by the way, a big shout out and a fuck off to 47 who sent me a Giants fucking sweatshirt in the mail for a mystery box. Thanks for nothing. That's my bitch of the day. Oh,
I feel like you always have problems with 47.
How about this? And I got a fucking Eagles shirt too. Come on. You know what? Even if you assumed that I was a football, by the way, I have spent $1 bajillion on the 47 website. All Boston sports related, by the way. So even if you didn't know I was a Boston fan, why would you send the same customer a Giants and an Eagles piece of merchandise? That's so bold.
That was a mystery box?
Me, man. Yeah, dude. That's what I got. I fucking same box.
I've always wanted to be the mystery boxes for the signed memorabilia. Just to
I know.
I want to play that game where it's like, yo, $100. Who are you gonna get me?
Oh, dude, I'd be happy no matter what. I think.
Yeah, but I remember what's his name? Book It Trent did one, and he got a signed Syndergaard Angels jersey.
No way.
Random fucking
$100.
I think it was his was $200 or $300, but it's I know they have I saw it on somewhere, and I was gonna do it as a gag gift and get one for myself. It's all right, let's see what I get, but I'm I don't want to be disappointed, or I gotta wait till the trades are done to see if something's valuable.
Right.
A signed Ohtani Angels jersey, that's fucking history.
Oh, that'd be out of control.
Oh, he's gonna make so much money and fucking do nothing.
We'll be upset again when we find out that news.
We'll be upset again, but all right, my man.
All right, man. Thanks for having me on.
Always a pleasure, and go
we'll be
Yankees.
Yeah, we live in a simulation.
That's it.
For real. All right, see you, bro.
Awesome. All right.